Welcome back here to a brand new video. I haven't seen you guys in just a bit. I hope you're all doing very well. In today's video, we're gonna do some training, but before we get into the training, I do kind of want to break some news to you. I have good news and I have bad news. Bad news is my super match got canceled. However, good news, we have 2 tournaments coming up. By the way, what do you think about my face? Something's different. That's what she said. I haven't shaved my face since October and we are now July, so it's been almost a year. I definitely look younger. It feels good, but the beard will be coming back. Anyways, so 2 tournaments coming up, August 14th and August 28th. August 14th, I'm going to be competing in an under 200 class, so it will be pretty much 181 to 200. I believe it's 20 people that are competing in this one. I think I'm weighing in at about 185, so I'm definitely gonna be on the lighter side of things. So this one's gonna be a tough one. This tournament, it's the BAL. It's happening in Toronto. I am excited though, because at least, like, honestly, I actually prefer doing a tournament than a super match because I get to actually pull a bunch of people, and it kind of gives me an idea of where I'm at as an arm wrestler. Second tournament, this one I'm a little bit more excited for. I'm going to be cutting weight. I'm going to be going down to 180, pretty much under. I can make 180 no problem. Honestly, my weight on average, if I'm not training, I'm not taking any supplements, I'm usually, around that 175 to 180 mark. So cutting a couple pounds will be very, very easy to do. This tournament is going to be the PAL. Also going to be here in Barrie. I don't know, it's somewhere in the Southern Ontario area. Regardless, and I plan on placing top 3 in this one. I think I'm gonna come in very, very strong. And that's, I think that's more my natural weight. I tend to do very well. I've done 4 tournaments and I've placed top 3 in all 4. And one of them was a very big tournament. So, and they've all been around my weight. Stay tuned. We're gonna be, I don't even know. I think it's like 3 weeks or 4 weeks out from this point. But anyways, so my super match got canceled. We have 2 tournaments coming up. And also the UFC, I do want to give you guys my thoughts on the previous Conor McGregor card that just recently happened. I did give my predictions last video. So let's quickly go over the results and I'll tell you what I think. I did say that Sean O'Malley would beat Moutinho. No, actually, I thought Moutinho kicked off the card, but I think it was someone else. So anyways, I apologize. But 1 for 1 as I got Sean O'Malley winner. I then lost on the Irene Aldana versus Yana Kunitskaya fight. I was very, very sure that Kunitskaya was going to win. However, she did lose. Tuivasa, I thought he was going to get knocked out by Greg Hardy. He lost, so I'm now 1-2. I did think Gilbert Burns was going to beat Thompson, so 2-2. And I did say that Poirier was probably going to beat McGregor. So I went 3 for 5. It's not bad. Could be better. In terms of British Columbia, I'm supposed to leave next week. I don't even have my exact dates yet. I was told the 26th to the 7th, 8th, 9th. Waiting on dates for that, so stay tuned because like I said in the last video, I'm going to be pulling with a couple clubs, a couple buddies of mine, and you guys will be able to actually see my bike for not the first time, but for most of you probably the first time, and I'm excited to bring that on the road. Today's workout plan, let's get to it. So you guys know the plan. We're gonna get some supplements in right before we start. Creatine, glutamine, EAAs, and fish oils. Refreshing. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick overview on today's workout plan. Now I will admit that today's workout is gonna be a little bit shorter and I'll tell you why. Tuesday coming up, I'm headed to a buddy Adir's place and we're gonna get some actual arm wrestling training in with another guy by the name of Anthony Bjor, a very, very strong dude. And Adir is also a very, very strong guy. They have a really nice training facility at their house. So in a couple days, I'll be heading down there. I'll get some really, really good footage over there. And I don't want to be super sore showing up because I'd love to get an actual proper training in. But for today's workout, this is what we're dealing with. I'm gonna transform this and use it like a wrist wrench. I'll be using it off this band. And then we'll technically do some strap work or the Mr. Devon cupping tool. I don't do enough of it. I should be doing a lot more. However, I focus a lot on hand training, forearms, and fingers. So I should focus a little bit more on the strap just because I will be more prone to slipping and getting into the strap. Anyways, we'll set it up, we'll get her going, and like I said, it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter one, but in a couple days, we'll be getting some really good training in, and you guys will be there to watch it. So let's get going with the workout, and let's have fun.
I go now. What is my next move? What is my next job? What do I do next? Do I pray to God? Sometimes I feel like I've been so lost and I don't know how. I got where I'm at right now. I'm a man in the dark when I look around. I don't even really see my path. I just walk up and I don't crash. And if I'm wrong, I'ma kiss my ass. Goodbye, cause I did not last. But I'm also like, fuck that, man, it's not a fact. I take back for myself that it's not about me so much. That I got a lot of people that want me to defeat evil and only want to show they love. So I gotta do this for them. They my fans, they my friends, for me, they my fam. If I feel like I'm about to fold, they're the ones that'll take my hand and lift me up. That's right, now I got the game in sight. It's like I'm taking all of your aircraft while watching a man take flight. Cause all I'm on my way. Yeah.
First exercise, we're gonna start with the Mazurenko cupping tool, if you wanna call it. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a quick trick on how to transform a tool from attacking the forearm to attacking the fingertips. I'll tell you the purpose behind it and why I'm doing it. So, the Mazurenko cupping tool, I'm sure every arm wrestler in the world has heard of this. And if not, well, you're gonna find out now. So, this tool is designed for pretty much a cupping movement, right? If you look here, you kind of slack this yellow piece behind your hand. It cups in. It puts a little bit of pressure on your joints, like right above your knuckles, and it helps you to get that cup. Well, if you want to transform this, like I was saying, this usually goes around the hand and it attacks right on these joints, your knuckles up here. But we're gonna transform it by pretty much bringing this in. And then all the pressure is now trying to be pulled right off of here. So I literally grab it, I'll tuck my hand in. And then I'm doing like a side pressure movement. And as I'm bringing tension that's coming in towards me, it wants to give you like that outward pressure on the tip of your fingers. So essentially, instead of it like using all the pressure here and then cupping in, it's now, all the pressure is now being directed to the tip of your fingers, just with a little bit of an alteration on the movement. I'll show you a quick example and then we'll do it. Usually, I would use a tool like this. I would then come in and do some movements, but I'm gonna just tuck this in, just roll it in a little bit. And you can literally do this with any cylinder. You can do it with any piping, which is really, really cool because it's very easy to do and you can find any type of pipe material that could work, and you can literally make it at home. The wrist wrench, we're gonna call it, is ready to go. Kind of put it on an angle that I like, and then we're gonna do that type of movement.
Love is in the little things. Je te demande pas grand-chose, laisse-moi donner immortel. Avant de mourir, je vous laisse donner immortel. Avant de mourir, survivre à tous mes ennemis mortels. Avant de mourir, je vous laisse Vieille amitié crème pas la rouille, vieux proverbe tient pas la route. Il me semble que je vois beaucoup de visages embrouillés quand je ressors mes vieux polaroids. Tu voulais percer en France.
Alright, we'll move on to the second set. This is literally my training area. My door, my cable. This is my little fridge. This is an air conditioner, and there's a pretty funny story to that. And yes, that's a mop bucket. Anyway, don't worry about it. But we're wearing the good old Ryan Bowen pound for pound arm wrestling shirt today. And it's my favorite, well, it's tied with my other favorite arm wrestling shirt, but I really love this one. I actually used to have the one that said arm wrestler, but that one got stolen. Yeah, stupid people. But what a workout area. Like, this is like, someone would come in here and they would think they're in a good life. So one exercise, we're gonna do, what I'm thinking, we're gonna do 4 sets of each. We'll do 4 sets of each arm, and then we'll move on to the Devon cupping tool. We'll do 4 sets of that. So I'm not gonna talk too much from this point out. I'm gonna kind of bring you guys along, be able to watch the footage, and then I'll kind of talk at the end, and yeah, we'll leave it there. But one thing I do want to mention, it's crazy, is like, if you do these exercises and you're doing them pretty hard, the release pain sucks. You don't just put like 100 pounds of pressure, back pressure, and then just let go and act like it's completely normal. No, the release pain is a real thing. So you'll see me a lot of the time when I'm doing this training, you'll see me a lot where I'm actually doing the exercise and then I kind of like slowly let it out. That's why.
J'attends celui qui aurait dû rester chez lui, j'attends. Et comme si un vieux proverbe afghan, eux ils ont peut-être des montres, mais nous on a le temps. J'attends celui qui aurait dû rester chez lui, j'attends. Et comme si un vieux proverbe afghan, ils peuvent tuer les hirondelles et empêcheront pas de printemps. J'attends celui qui aurait dû rester chez lui, j'attends. J'allais presque m'endormir quand je capte un bruit de moteur qui paralyse mes jambes, me fait courir mon cœur. Je m'écrase contre un rocher, j'ai peur d'être mal caché. Je regarde une dernière fois si mon arme est prête à cracher. La mort est si proche, c'est déjà la shahada. L'ennemi approche, je reconnais les couleurs du Canada. Comme une trentaine de pays, l'adrénaline m'envahit. Dans quelques secondes, ils vont comprendre à quel point j'ai sahi. L'attente est rendue presque. And it's always been you and me. You know it's always been you and me. No money, no short change, still hating. Poor thing, middle fingers up, tell you one more thing. Slung by nature from a small town. We told guns by nature, no showing now. Yeah, to get everything I wanted in this lifetime, I had to put my beliefs on the front line.
Next exercise is going to be the Mr. Devon cupping tool. Now this is one of my favorite tools, however I don't use this one too much and I don't know why, but in order to be really, really good in the strap, this is literally the perfect tool to do it. So I'm gonna set this one up. I'll show you guys how it works and how to actually wrap it around your hand, because it can be actually pretty complicated. And then we'll get going with the exercise. All right, so you can use this tool in several variations, but because I tend to be a little bit more of a top roller, I like to have that strap a little bit higher on the tool. So you might have to replay this a couple times because setting this up can be complicated, yet it's actually really, really easy. So here we go. We'll put our hand inside this buckle, inside the strap, tighten it so you're like right in. You'll tighten it a little bit. All right, tight enough. So with the cupping tool, it's actually pretty important that you tuck that thumb in. So from this angle, you kind of want to do like an actual cup. So you set your hand in, you tighten it. You're then going to wrap it around your hand, but you always want to keep constant tension on this because if it gets loose, it's pointless. When you're in the strap, you don't want to lose strap, you want it to be as tight as possible. So you'll kind of take your strap, you'll wrap around that hand. You'll then come up. Because I want the pressure to be up, I'll literally bring that strap up, and then I'll wrap it twice around on the top. So I'll wrap it once, it's one, and then I'll wrap it again. So I'll show you guys the GoPro. This is literally how it should look. You should have it going across your hand, and this red strap that's pulling from the top is getting all that tension around that thumb and index finger. There's literally no tension on your bottom fingers. So it's a lot on that actual cup.
Tell me shit, who the fuck are you? Who are you? I'ma say what the fuck I wanna say. Anytime that you speak, it sound like nothing to me anyway. Whip blacked out, swerving tires burning, just about to break a circus. Leave you hurting, pull up if you sure you certain, bitch, cause I'ma do what the fuck I wanna do. buddy, what you studying? I don't need a man, she my other half. We got something not a lot of others have. And I feel like I know it from the past. I mean, at this point, we're like lesbians. Then they had another laugh. Just saying, came in with that fans. Two girls with them told me he ain't got a girlfriend. Got them all gone, so few questions that last week. She can get a taste, taste. She can get a taste, taste. Fuck what a nigga say. It started saying like Mary Kate. She can get a taste, taste. Let you get a taste, taste. Do you let it taste? Yeah, that's cool, but he ain't like me. A lot of girls like me, niggas wanna fight me. Nigga, get your ass checked like a fucking Nike. Me not icy, that's unlikely. And she gon' suck me like a fucking high C. A-E. Say, yeah, that I mean. She can get a taste. She can get a taste. Fuck what a nigga say. It started saying like Mary Kate. She can get a taste.
All right, I'm gonna end the workout there. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the footage. Like I said, I'm heading to BC in about a week-ish, and I'm training with the deer and a couple good buddies in a couple days, so stay tuned for that video. Got some good training coming. Yeah, so until the next one, I'll see you guys. Peace.